Okay, we are on part 5 in the concert tour desktop publisher simulation. We are only doing the design a 3-panel brochure. It's on page 87 in your book. The objective is to design a 3-panel brochure about your band. So why do we need to do one for your band? Traveling from town to town will be exciting. In each new town you visit, members of the local media will want information about your band. How did the band start? What is the background of the members? Concert dates, CD information, and how to buy band merchandise. A brochure is the perfect way to give them the answers to the questions they will ask. Use your desktop publishing software to design the perfect brochure for the band. So be sure that you read the design strategies and tips. And what is a brochure? A brochure is a small pamphlet, often containing promotional materials or product information. Brochures are usually folded into 2, 3, or 4 panels. Brochures are popular because they are relatively small when folded and take up less desk and file space. And because brochures are two-sided documents, they can communicate a large amount of information in a relatively small amount of space. So let me show you some examples of brochures done. On eLearn, we have the brochure is going to be 2 pages. You got the first page that has 1 panel here, and then the concert dates cover 2 panels. And then you got the contact information, and then you got the outside. So that's the cover, back, and back inside. Here's another one. You got the tour dates on one deal here. You got pictures of band members, different organizations. So those are pretty well done. Let me show you Stonehenge's. You got the first page right here, which is the outside, and this is the inside page. It's very well done, nicely organized. Let's talk about what's supposed to be included. It's quite a bit. This assignment should take 2 to 3 hours. So this, if you spend the time that's meant to be spent on it, it should be 2 to 3 hours working on it. So on page 88, you need to include a title for the brochure. Your band's logo, additional text or graphic images to help enhance the outside panel. On the outside middle panel, that's this. Your band's contact information, city address, city, state, zip code, phone number, fax number, email, and website address. Additional text or graphic images that will help enhance. On the outside left panel, which is the inside cover, you need an article that provides readers with information about how your band got started, how you were discovered, and any additional information you would like readers to know. And then on page 89, it talks about the inside left panel. Brief biography of each band member, photograph of members of your band, that's optional. Additional text or graphic images. On the inside middle panel and right, it wants a tour schedule of your band that includes a minimum of 10 cities where your band will perform concerts. You can just look at a map and start picking some major cities. It'll include the following columns in the order shown: date, venue, city, state, time. Information about how the readers can purchase tickets to the concerts, and any additional text that you would like to do. So I'm going to show you a few things because this is the most difficult one out of all of them. If you look at the page setup information, see, this is shows how it would, like if we were to print this out, this would be the outside, that's the inside, and this is how the 3-panel brochure folds. Many businesses create 3-panel brochures, throw out flyers, put them in windows, hand out to people. It's good advertisement. So you may be surprised that sometime in your life you may need to create a 3-panel brochure. So this will definitely help you with that. So it needs to be 2 pages, 8.5 by 11 inches, landscape, 1/4 inch margins on all sides. It needs to have 3 columns, 1/2 inch gutters. So I'm going to show you how to set that up in InDesign, because this is going to be the most difficult one to do. So as always, when you open up InDesign, go to Preferences, Units and Increments, make sure you have inches. Click OK. Create a new document. Now, unlike the other assignments, this is going to be 2 pages. And it's going to be landscape. So make sure you change the number of pages to 2. Change it to landscape. The margins on all sides need to be 0.25. So 0.25, top, bottom, inside, outside. Number of columns, 3. And in the instructions, it says 1/2 inch gutter. So now it created it, and it looks exactly like it does right there. And because we chose 2 pages, everything's saved in one file. And both of them already have the gutters already created. Now, what I want to show you that you've never been shown or taught in InDesign before is how do you create a table? Because on the inside cover, it says to create in the instructions, it says you need to create a table with a date, venue, city, state, and time. So something like this. So the way you do that is, I'm on page 2, and you go to the top of InDesign, and you go here. Let me click on the selection tool. Insert table. Oh, you got to create a frame box. Okay, I almost forgot. In order to create a table, you have to click on the type tool, and you got to create a text frame. So we're going to create a text frame here, and then you're going to go Table, Insert Table, and you want columns that say date, venue, city, state, time. So that's 4 columns. Rows, it said you need at least 10 cities, so you need 1 row for the titles and 10 cities. If you want more locations, you can put more rows than 11, but here's the minimum. Oh, the header row. So that could be a header row and then body rows. If you want a footer row, you can add a footer row as well, and click OK. So you'll want 1 for date, venue, city/state, and time. So you can select these, and you can fill them with colors. You can change the font colors. So you can do a lot with this table. You can change the sizes up. You can move the table around, but add your information in there. So be sure you read the instructions on how everything's included in the design. I just wanted to show you that real quick about the table because I hadn't taught you all that in InDesign yet. You can also change it to where they're centered. You can change it to where they're bold. So you can change the font types. Does anybody have any questions about the 3-panel brochure? Now this is the biggest weighted assignment. It's like 5 zeros if you don't do this. So please be sure that you complete the 3-panel brochure. Does anybody have any questions? No. Okay. As long as nobody has any questions, be sure you save it in your 6 weeks folder as period _ last name first initial _ brochure. And then turn a copy in the Dropbox.